Welcome back. The saber rattling from North Korea continues to put the world on edge.
The country's leader does not appear to be backing down from earlier threats to launch a medium-range missile. 10 on your side's Art Khan has been monitoring the situation. Joins us now to explain how it could become an even greater concern for the Atlantic Fleet. Art?
Yeah, that's right, Nicole. For now, though, the U.S. ships keeping watch off the coast of North Korea have been from the Pacific Fleet. We know there are at least 2 guided missile destroyers in position, one of which is equipped with the Advanced Ballistic Missile Defense System, or BMD. Another BMD-equipped vessel from the Pacific Fleet is close enough to be positioned off the Korean Peninsula if needed. But a spokesperson from U.S. Fleet Forces Command in Norfolk told me last week that Norfolk-based ships could get involved if the crisis continues to escalate. The USS Monterey left Norfolk on Monday for what the Navy says is a regularly scheduled deployment. Although the ship is headed for the Mediterranean and Gulf regions, she could be diverted to the Pacific if needed off the Korean coast, a possibility that the Monterey's captain and her crew did not dismiss.
Absolutely, the crew knows that once they deploy from here, that they need to be ready to go anywhere the Navy needs us.
The fact that the Monterey is one of little more than a handful of Norfolk-based ships with BMD capabilities makes her a likely candidate for the mission if the president decides resources from the Atlantic Fleet are needed in the Pacific region.
It's vitally important wherever they go.
Dennis Robiard's daughter is aboard the Monterey. He is very aware of the crisis in North Korea and what it could mean for his daughter.
I'm a little nervous about it.
Although recent intelligence reports indicate the Democratic Republic of North Korea may have the capability to deploy a nuclear warhead with a medium-range missile, the State Department is playing down the threat.
It is inaccurate to suggest that the DPRK has fully tested, developed, or demonstrated capabilities that are articulated in that report.
Nevertheless, many analysts believe North Korea will go through with a missile launch test, possibly as soon as Monday. The former British ambassador to North Korea, John Everard, told NBC News that the 2 missiles on the launch pads in North Korea right now are liquid-fueled missiles. You can't leave that fuel just sitting in a missile because it'll corrode the weapon. Unloading the fuel, though, is very dangerous. The North will have to make a decision to fire or unload very soon. Art Khan, 10 on your side.
Secretary of State John Kerry arrived in South Korea today. He's trying to convince leaders the U.S. will support and defend South Korea from any attack from the North.